Welcome to Hybiz News. This is Kangsha Gangapuram and you're watching National PR News. The conference raising submerged and dangerous objects in the seas of Arctic Ocean took place in Murmansk on July 25 to 26, 2022. The event included a business program and an expedition along with Kola Bay to the site of the shrinking of the B-159 nuclear submarine. The conference was held as part of the plan of events for Russia's chairmanship of the Arctic Council in 2021-23, operated by the Roscongress Foundation and organized by the Ministry of Development of the Russian Far East and the Arctic and Rostom State Corporation. The practice of flooded radioactive waste into the Arctic was widely used in many of the countries that developed nuclear power. This is exactly what the Soviet Union did between 1957 to 1989. Russia's stance on environmental risk assessment and the decision on flooded objects adopted in the past has shifted in line with the increased use of the Northern Sea route. Accordingly, the most pressuring issue today is that of raising nuclear submarines whose reactors contain spent nuclear fuel. The Premia Academy, an emerging educational institution, has hosted a session on Voice of Wisdom in collaboration with the Next Mile. The event was organized in light of Friendships Day and focused on conflict resolution among the peer group and helping them maintaining healthy friendships, making them more empathetic and responsible citizens. In an attempt to teach children conflict resolution, Premia Academy organized an interactive workshop to check on today's children's receptiveness to the ideas of empathy and progressive problem solving within the peer group. The workshop focused on friendships, acceptance, peer pressures and other tools for conflict management. The students participated actively and were excited throughout the event, connecting it to the upcoming friendship days and sharing issues they face with their friends. KIMSHEALTH cured a 3-year-old boy congenital bovine movement problem through keyhole surgery, with the multi-speciality hospital bearing a major part of the treatment expenses as its social responsibility. The toddler from the Tamil Nadu earlier undergone medical treatment at several hospitals before the doctor stated that the surgery was the only solution to this disease. At this, the children's parent brought the child to the KIMSHEALTH in the city. The doctors at KIMSHEALTH Pediatric Department, on examining the boy who suffered from poor bowel movement since birth, referred him to the pediatric surgeon. The specialist diagnosed that the issue was owing to missed nerve cell in the colon muscle and suggested a keyhole surgery after a biopsy near the anus confirmed the Hirschsprung's disease. The hospital learned that the patient's middle-class family had not enrolled under any health insurance scheme and the major illness have already drained them of the resource. Authorities thus informed the parents that KIMSHEALTH would bear the treatment expenses above their capacity. Bus and Car Operators Confederation of India (BOCI) along with the Andhra Pradesh and Telangana State Bus Operators Association inaugurated the third edition of the India's flagship conclave and exhibition for public transport, Pravas 3.0. The 3-day event will bring together leading buses and car operators from across India in 8 important segments via intracity, school bus, employee transport, tour operators, tour cabs, maxi cabs and PPP SPVs. The central theme of the event towards safety, smart, sustainable passenger mobility echoes the ethos of governing organization. BOCI. The event is supported by the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, MORTH, Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs and Ministry of Heavy Industries, Government of India. Pravas 3.0 will feature an exhibition, conference and workshops, award functions, roundtable discussions, CEO leadership talks and panel discussion featuring sectors leading from across the country. Social Beats, India's fastest growing independent digital market company, organized the 8th edition of their Digital Leadership Summit 2022 in the city. Themed Growth Through Innovation, the day-long summit saw deliberations by subject matter experts on how digital marketing enables growth in both traditional as well as new age companies. Some key topics discussed during the summit included driving profitable growth with Google and Meta, building from India for the world, bridging the gap between sales and marketing, using analytics to drive marketing decisions, driving D2C growth, channel mix optimization and the growth story of one of the India's largest trucking platforms. The bond of growing up with a brother or sister is unmatched. A brother or a sister can be the best friends, perfect crime partners and secret keepers. One can never actually put a label on siblings' relationship as it's built on equally parts of unconditional love and trust. Raksha Bandhan is one of such celebrations in the Hindu traditions where expression of love between siblings is honored. In Raksha Bandhan, families unite to celebrate it together. Newness in every Raksha Bandhan celebrations with a different kind of sweet makes the occasion even more special. This year, Mother's Recipe brings to you an exciting way to make the Raksha Bandhan celebrate more memorable with its people favorite Sevaiya Kheer. This divine dessert is known as Semia Payasam in South India and Sevaiyan or Seviyan Kheer in the north. Payasam in Sanskrit means nectar. Mother's Recipe brings to you this nectar with Sevaiya Kheer mix, which is mouth-watering. Adding Amravati campus to the Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham Engineering Kitty, the direct rate of admission is all set to start the centralized seat allotment process 2022 by the 6th of August. Admission to all the B.Tech programs offered by Amrita at 5 engineering campuses, Amravati, Amritapuri, Bengaluru, Chennai and Coimbatore will be based on the ranks scored in Amrita Entrance Examination Engineering 2022 or JEE Mains 2022 or SAT score or Pearson Undergraduate Engineering Examination score. 85% of the seats are reserved for the meritorious students. Candidates with top ranks in the AEEE or top percentile in JEE Mains 2022 will receive a scholarship in the first year. The centralized seat allotment process is conducted through 3 rounds. Candidates can opt for sliding during the counselling rounds so that they try getting the most preferred branch for their choices. Thank you for watching. Signing off, keep watching Hybiz News.